Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show. We are on episode 660. That's right. We're just a few more numbers away from an interesting one. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. Of course, I am Circuit Main, but I am not here by myself. No, I'm joined by my wonderful group of panelists here to also talk about the Brony community. We are joined by Deathlight Productions. Or we were. He's here, just muted. I guess he's away. We're joined by DM21.
Which why did you flash out this ad? It, ah,
Uh, joined by
it's a little banner ad. Like I don't want to say I don't want to say what it was.
what?
They were promoting Roblox.
I didn't have any control over that.
Oh, I know. I just reacted to it. That's why I groaned.
Right. Okay. We're also joined by Deathlight. I think.
Yeah, for some weird reason it wasn't detecting my mic.
All right. We're also joined by Textalion.
Hey.
We're also joined by Tokoi.
Okay.
And we're also joined by Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yep.
And of course, today for the Brony Show, we're going to be taking it a little bit chill here because we have so much video content that kind of crept up on us once again. Because of several episodes and a lot of videos that came out, we fell behind on our videos for the week, and because of that, we now have over 4 hours worth of stuff. Quite a lot.
No kidding.
So we decided that today's show we're going to be taking it relaxed and we're going to have a movie night. Mostly because we also have a convention in a few days, and I'm not going to lie, I have been having some fun back issues the last week or so that have not been making my life simple. I think they are getting better, but it is still giving me some guff, so I'm hoping that just a few more days of rest, especially since I do have convention coming up. I do want to be as fit as a fiddle as possible for the convention. I want to be ready to have fun, and it's going to be really hard to do that if I'm having to take painkillers and lay around all day. It's not going to be great.
No, it's not great having a hurting back. I should know.
Yeah. But of course, before we get into the video times, we of course got to do what we normally do for the show, and that is of course.
Oh, we have a bot.
Wow, wow, they're getting aggressive. That's like the second bot in the last 15 minutes or so. It's like, geez, man.
Damn.
Anyway, before we get started here, of course, we do want to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about everything that's going on with ourselves, and give everybody a chance to step up on their soapboxes. And of course, we do that with a good old dose of wub. So, I would like to ask all of you, as we do every week, what's up, bronies?
Getting cosplay together for Harmony, doing one last day in the Hamburger Mines, and then I'm free until CMC comes and gets me.
Fun. As for me, let's see. Huh. No, other than the back thing, I really don't have much going on right now other than just trying to get prepared.
Just to clarify, that ad was one of those little banner ads, those little notifications that go on the bottom of when you're on your Twitch. So that's what I was reacting to.
Right.
Because I have ad block on it, but it's on Twitch. It's a little banner thing, so
I don't
caught
think
me off guard.
there's not a whole lot we can do about that.
I know. I just wanted to point that out.
Right.
Because it's not like I have anything of that nature. I hate Roblox.
Yeah. But yeah, so again, I do apologize. Hopefully, the aspirins and everything I took will kick in here in a little bit too. In all honesty, the pain isn't there anymore. It's just pressure, which still sucks because it really messes with me. It sucks. I'm hating this because I want to enjoy winter, but I want to enjoy a nice white snowy winter. All I've gotten is cold, nothing, and back pain. It's been terrible. Uh,
Yeah, I had appointments canceled left and right that I really needed because of the damn weather.
okay. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Yeah, yeah, you did get the snowy white and everything. I didn't even get the snowy white. It's just been cold and frustrating. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just getting prepared for the convention. I have been bribed, so I am going to be bringing meads along with me. So see how all of that goes. Anyway, I don't really got much else to add here at the moment. I guess it's been kind of a more of a quieter weekend, unless I'm forgetting something. Oh, I did forget something actually. So I've added on to my gaming collection in one of the probably combination of the most traditional and horrible ways possible. I now have a copy of E.T. the Extraterrestrial on Atari.
Whoa. Did you go digging for it?
No, funny enough, I just went to a retro gaming store and there it was, just sitting there. Just like, whoa! You know what? I think this is kind of one of those things you kind of have to get. You know? So,
I mean, it's right there.
it was right there.
What timing? The nerd didn't put out a ET video not too long ago.
Yeah. No, the funny thing is apparently they had the same gaming store apparently had like several copies of it beforehand, and some guy came and bought them all up. And I guess they're putting them on a wall or something. I don't know. It's like who buys 12 copies of ET? How much was it?
Really nostalgic.
I think it was like $15.
That's pretty okay for price.
Yeah.
That's like $240.
What? I said. Oh well. I mean, yeah, for the one guy that bought the 12 copies. No, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been $170.
Okay, I miscarried a one or something.
Still, it's quite a lot to spend on a junk game like that. On that many
Usually
copies.
better at fast calculations like that.
I've been doing a lot of practicing to get better at it. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm happy. I got a copy.
Sounds like I need to get back into practice.
But anyway, that's my insanity going on with me. Anybody else have any other wubs going on that before we go ahead and throw into about 2 weeks worth of news?
What were you gonna say before I cut you off, Circuit?
I really don't have anything else. Just I had a copy of ET and I bought it, and now I have it.
Okay, I thought you had something else to say afterwards.
Nope. Just if there's anything additional anybody else has, feel free to throw out.
I survived my first week over at the semi-truck scrapyard. I've had to really brush up on my torch cutting skills. I haven't touched a torch in like a decade, so it took me a hot second.
Hopefully it was a quick hot second and you're already up and going.
Oh yeah, it just took me about 30 minutes to get back into the swing of things. Then I spent like 2 hours on Friday just doing nothing but cutting frames, and then I spent all day today just cutting more frames.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
Not Peterbilt. I'll get better at the semi truck names, but they got these aluminum crossmember frames that are really valuable apparently. So when we're about ready to go crush them, they just cut them all out of the frames. So that's what I was doing.
Ah, nice. Very nice. I like that.
And tomorrow I'm going to be doing something more of the speed that I'm used to, which is crawling up underneath an F450 to go pull a differential out.
Ooh.
I know how to do that very well from my old shop. So
yeah, it sounds like you're in your element.
Just need bigger tools.
Mm.
Because to give you an idea, cars and trucks that we're used to driving, most of the sockets stop at like 21 to 24. That is where semi-truck starts for millimeters. And then the standard sizes for semi trucks is 24, 26, 20. Then it goes up to 30, then 32 for their standard sockets.
Ah.
So yeah, a lot bigger.
Anyway, really quick to Kazukai there. Yes and no. I think there was a bit of a speculative market going on with them, just because, getting a copy of the landfill ET was kind of a funny status symbol in some cases. So I think they initially did sell them for quite a bit on auction to people that were interested. But as for actually getting one now, I don't think anybody cares too much unless there's some sort of certificate of authenticity or something to indicate that it was from the landfill. And even then, it's kind of one of those weird things. It's one of those weird status symbol things.
Yeah. That whole thing is why I joke, like, did you go digging?
Yeah. No, I'm not that crazy. Sounds like my back is hurting. I can't do that.
Yeah, you get used to it.
I'd rather not. Well, I mean, I can't, I mean, not in that way. If I have to get used to it, I'd like to get used to it, but I'd rather not have to get used to it,
Yeah, I understand.
All right, anyway, that's enough of complaining and all that crap. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them before we go ahead and go on to the pile of news? All right, I'd say that is our cue to go ahead and start digging in. So, of course, really quickly, convention news. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and try pulling it up real fast, see if they've updated. Nope. Okay, so really quickly, as mentioned, I am going to be going to HarmonyCon. That is the next big convention that is going to be happening in literally just a couple of days. So if you happen to be near the Dallas area and you weren't aware of it, I'd say now's a good time to quickly get in there and get your passes and go and enjoy HarmonyCon. Otherwise, I think the next one will be Griffish Isles, which will be a month later. Unfortunately, now I gotta start looking into the stuff, so I'm gotta try to. Nope, Griffish Isles is in May. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more closely now. But yeah, convention times, hooray! Ponies and conventions and ponies, gotta love it. Well, let's go ahead and get into the news here, because, oh boy, it's really gotten interesting here. Let's see here. So, who wanted something that they never thought they would get on any bingo card, let alone the 2026 Pony bingo card?
What do you got?
Well, apparently, we now have the official Game Grumps Pony OCs.
Whoa.
Wow.
So, yeah, what came out of literally left field, they did another game of Monopoly, except this time they did the My Little Pony game board of Monopoly. And because of that, I guess they decided to have official OCs created of them. And of course, in spectacular Game Grumps fashion, the first time they played it, they botched it, didn't realize it for about 24 minutes. And then the second time they played it, they actually botched it so bad that it's not a 2 or 3-parter. It's literally just one video, and they lost spectacularly to a very easy player. It is honestly amazing how badly they got destroyed so quickly. It is to an easy player. To easy NPCs. It's so funny.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they bought up all of the light blue areas literally within one turn around the board. And yeah, it was just a matter of time at that point. It's so amazing how quickly it got destroyed. But yeah, we got official Game Grumps OCs now. That was not on my bingo card, but I guess it was definitely on their Monopoly board.
Well, it makes sense that Aaron would be pink and Dan would be blue.
Well, I mean, I have no qualms about the designs. I think they're pretty good altogether.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, yep, the OCs are there. Be very afraid. I'm pretty sure we're going to see other arts of it at some point.
Of course.
Oh, there's probably already a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm just not going to go looking for it. So, who's ready to exhibit a lot of ponies?
You know, the phrasing could have been used better there.
Yeah, but these are all actually pony exhibits. So, no. In this case, hold on. I just realized a problem here. So, in this case, with the pony exhibits, new toys have been starting to show up here. First, Minnesota has has shown up a plushie lineup for 2026.
Ooh.
So big, squishy, fluffy pony plushies. I mean, look at those things. Absolutely
They are
amazing.
very cute.
Yeah.
Very full of fluff.
And also
Very
scarves.
good.
Whoa.
Beep. Oh.
Yeah. Definitely the super adorable. You will buy this and have your heart melt at the same time. Alright, next thing that was recently exhibited, a main 6 Reese music themed pony plushie set have appeared. But yeah, I have no idea how to interpret any of this. They look cool, but I have no idea what they're supposed to be. I mean, are they representative of a band? Are they representing a style of band of music?
I think the styles of band music, yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of.
I'm just gonna
Our
say
shy
this.
is
Why are there
soft,
so many
rarity is
guitars?
the-
It feels very
rarity is folk
country-ish.
music.
It feels very country-ish somehow.
Maybe. Oh yeah, that well, Fluttershy looks a bit more gothish, but
Hmm. You know, yeah, you got a fair point there.
I would say more punk than goth, but fair.
Maybe funk or poth.
Possibly.
Well, I mean, you also got Rainbow Dash here with a leatherist jacket, but at the same
50s
time,
style,
we
yeah.
gotta remember that this is we gotta remember this is maybe a country style of a country outside of the U.S. So not
Maybe,
exactly
yeah.
our kind of country.
true.
But yeah, it's an interesting, fun little style there, and these are all plushies that are going to be made available to celebrate this, which is really wild. And finally, last little bit of, I guess you could say, teaser information here. Or maybe not. Sorry, this stuff got really convoluted really fast for me, and I'm trying to keep it all together. Here we go. Shanghai had a big pony exhibit at the Spring Festival Garden. And here we got the bedazzled ponies. But yeah, celebrating the Kotobukiya near the
Wow. Rip Wallet.
Rip Wallet indeed. But yeah, you got the G5. You got the G5 fursuits. That is awesome. There. Got some awesome figures. Yeah, this is a little bit more expo-ish, but still really, really cool to see.
Be careful no one steals that Pinkie Pie.
Or tries to eat it. Kind of think it might be chocolate. And yeah, unfortunately, the Funko Pops are also there.
I wish they went back to making the cooler molded ones.
Yeah, me too, but there's nothing you can do about it, I guess. Except make sure you hoard the ones you do have, like they're the best things in the world, because they are.
I mean, in all honesty, they're so easy to just have a mold and just do different hair sculpts. But I mean,
And also candies.
Yeah, I'm never giving up those Funko high end figures. They're small enough for me to keep in any new room or house I
he's
move
talking
to.
about the blind box, like it's not the big one.
Either case,
No,
I'm
the
really
big one. No, I'm talking about the big ones.
both of them are pretty cool. They aren't the big ones aren't exactly huge, so they're easy enough to keep around. And even the blind
Yeah.
boxes were pretty cool too. But yeah,
I'm not keeping the little Funko beady-eyed ones. No, I never bought any of those.
all right. Well, now we got the cool pony stuff. Who's ready for the horrible pony stuff?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this stuff too. No, some people might want this. I'm not gonna be interested at all, but it is my job to talk about it. So we mentioned this last week. I am still going to talk about it again. Skull Panda has revealed new Pop Mart pony related figures. These are the same people that do the Labubu's.
They're trying to catch in another trend.
Well, they're trying to cash in on all the trends, and I'm pretty sure that this is an aftermath of Hasbro and their attempt to just license everything to everybody. And yeah, we're just seeing the fallout of that. So yeah, we got these now.
Still have to say, they're not the worst that could be designed.
They're not the worst, but at the same time I am.
What's this marketing to? Kids, adults?
Anybody who wants to buy them, I don't know who they're marketing to with these. I mean, they're Labubus for crying out loud, or knockoff Labubus. I guess. Well, I don't know. They're their own thing.
Again, we can't generalize because just because something's in the aesthetic does not mean it is that thing.
I mean, it's literally not a generalization. I just really, I can't. I want to say that they're for kids, but I can't imagine kids going. Well, no, I can imagine actually. But at the same time,
Kids,
I remember
maybe.
Bradstalls were attempted and they didn't go all that well. I mean, they're still around though, so they didn't fail.
Yeah, I think a lot of the issues with this type of thing is just,
At least the video is interesting in its own right.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm not gonna lie, if I found out it was AI generated, I'd probably just roll my eyes and be like, "Of course." But,
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Can't really AI generate a lot of it because they actually have to have the product.
I don't know.
Maybe they only did
it's its thing.
Maybe
It's
they
there.
only did the backgrounds in AI.
Anyway, it is there. It is out there now. If you are interested at all, I would recommend going after it. They did release a few days ago, and I imagine this stuff is probably going to be a limited market. Again, it's not my thing. The thing is that this is not the only thing. As I mentioned, I got quite a few. So, what's the next thing? Well, how about a MOBA game? Honor of Kings.
Yeah, I when I saw this, I thought, what the fuck? What?
The fact that it's a hybridization of the Equestria Girls and the normal My Little Pony.
You know, hold on. Here's the funny thing. We got these. These are like they're still anime characters, but they're like really realistic anime characters. It feels like you could actually see them in a cheap isekai. And then suddenly,
Chibi!
we got those. I mean, this feels like such a whiplash of tone.
I have to say, it's still funnier that they're on the balloon.
You gotta love China.
Yeah.
China, you're weird, but we love you.
You're the creative kind of fun.
But yeah, this is a MOBA, so you are probably gonna have to shell out some funds to get these guys. Let's face it.
Oh, no
That's
doubt.
what MOBAs are.
White Phoenix is in love with him. So, you know what? To each their own.
Again, they're adorable as fuck, but I'm still like,
Okay, yeah, it just showcases them here. We're just gonna burn through this a little bit. Yep, Honor of Kings. Still, I can't wait to see Shining Armor and Cadence art of this coming out, because I can't imagine people are gonna leave that sleeping.
They're gonna go wild.
oh no, they are very clearly good for the cadence and.
Okay, and let's see. And there is, surprisingly, still one more. Alright. And a game called Egg Party from NetEase has also gotten a Pony collaboration.
Okay, this is what I didn't hear.
Yep.
Not surprising, but Eggfest?
It's in all honesty, this one's still kind of weird because I can't. I couldn't tell if it was a game thing or if it was a toy thing, because the artwork and what they're showcasing gets really confusing. But apparently, it is a game called Eggy Party.
Okay, so I know of this mainly because the dumb dude that's like decanonized season 9. I mean, it was like, they're showing season 9. They should remove it. And it's like, fuck off.
What?
Okay, you know the save LP, idiot?
No. I'm not talking. We're not. No. You know what? No. We're just moving on at that point. No. So anyway, if you're at all interested, well, hopefully you know Chinese, because obviously you are going to have a language barrier going on there. But Egg Pony sings. MOBA like League of Legends. Probably.
Yes.
I mean, it does say MOBA, and I believe that MOBA and League of Legends are the same thing. So, yeah. Oh, the first merch. Okay. RC chat does have a bit of a delay, but it also doesn't help if I don't pay attention to it. Not to say that I don't want to pay attention to it, guys. It's just it keeps hiding behind windows, so I keep having to pop it out. So, now that we got the exhibits done, we got the collabs done, let's talk merch now. Because so much pony stuff came out. Next, Caillou. Let's go ahead and bring out Caillou here a little bit. The timeless classic series of cards have been released, and I could dig it.
Wow.
Okay, so let's try and figure out what movies would they be representing.
I don't think they're representing movies per se, though.
No, they're just dressed up for the event.
Well, they're just in classic outfits that are more. I don't want to say antique, but timeless really is the word. Like you got the down to earth farm girl, you got the city wise girl there, you got the socialite, and you got the Southern Belle kind of thing going on with Pinkie Pie.
You basically kind
I
of got
can see
the tropes, but in outfit form.
Okay, yeah, actually, you
Yeah.
know what? Maybe that is movie related because I am doing a lot of film things. Fine.
I was about to say, Applejack has a very Adam Green Gables going on.
Well, can you name the movies then?
Oh, as I said, I believe Applejack's Adam Green Gables. I feel as if Reddy is a socialite, as you said.
I thought Applejack spoke of. Oh yeah, Anna Green Gables. Yeah, I see it now.
Yep. But Dash is very much in the 50s, so a possible greaser. But I'm not sure.
I don't know. The outfit is.
That does
The
not
outfit
scream
is
greaser, right?
highlights, but no, greaser would be pure black.
Yeah. I don't know. You'd have better luck arguing that Fluttershy is a Marilyn Monroe knockoff.
I can see that.
Oh, that's what the hairstyle reminded me of. Oh.
Anyway, they are still. It's still an awesomely beautiful design, and it is really interesting to see. But that's not the only merchandise. Apparently, 7-Eleven is getting merchandise over in Singapore.
God damn, why do they have to have better 7-Elevens than we do?
Because everybody has to have better 7-Elevens than we do. But yes, handbags, plushies, bag clips, pillow cushions. They got everything. I mean, look at this stuff. If my 7-Eleven had this crap, I would have eaten it dry. Even if it is some of the generic stuff. Yes, those are generic poses there at the bottom right. I know they are. Yeah. I don't care.
And that bag is just a reprint of some vectors with a new Twilight, and I would even be tempted to get it.
That'd be so cool to get.
They're really going all out on the Year of the Horse.
Well, I mean, yeah, Year of the Horse. They only get this once every 12 years, and right now ponies are a big thing over in China. So it's serendipitous as hell.
I know. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. It makes all the sense in the world.
But
it's just that we never saw this amount of stuff from the last time. But then again, ponies were new by the time of the last Year of the Horse was.
They were a little bit newer, but we still got a pretty cool Pinky and Chinese outfit.
Indeed.
And now they also got Sleepy Pony. Well, I think we could actually get these guys. Sleepy Pony figures from Minnesota. Nope, these are China as well. But yes, little tiny Sleepy Ponies. And, okay, I'm not going to lie. I think they're all on waffles.
Yeah. The waffle.
But waffle ponies. Sleeping waffle ponies. Sleeping waffle ponies, sleeping waffle ponies. Drench them in syrup, but don't eat them. We don't endorse that. This is not that kind of show. Please go somewhere
I think it's
else.
so weird. The fact it's a bold decision though. They decided just to put butter on a waffle there.
I was gonna make the same joke.
Yeah, but at the same time, they also put Applejack on one.
Well, you know,
who put cereal on? Who put cereal or a marshmallow? You got a marshmallow on one too.
I understand they got some interesting flavors going. There's Skittles even.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I bet an ordinary sausage would kick up Skittles.
I don't know. Anybody else want to see if we can convince people that if rarity is a marshmallow, that Celestia is whipped cream?
I'd be down for trying.
You know, it sounds like a plan to me. Let's do it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, these are cute and adorable, and they're probably going to be like $10 per to get them over here, which is going to suck.
I have a feeling they didn't want to do Luna because of a certain joke that just popped into mind. And I'm not going to say it here for all of you.
Ah, dang it! Look, Chaos has it. It's cake on a waffle. We're done. We gotta be. We're moving on now. Well,
if I said it here, it would be not safe for work.
You know what? I'm just gonna present this without context because I know what's gonna happen.
No.
Huh? You know what? I thought for sure we would have heard something.
Yeah, I was waiting, honestly.
Yeah. Anyway, looks like McDonald's in China has also pony.
Aww.
So, yep, little
chains.
They got. Wow.
Oh my god.
What do they got? Oh my god. Jeez, if this is what they're getting at McDonald's. They got mahjong tiles. They're getting like little just mahjong tiles, man. Oh my, why? Wow. We get like cheap plastic toys that we could barely talk about. They're getting mahjong tiles and furry purses. What the hell is going on over here? We are getting so ripped.
Hasbro, what the hell? Give us some of this shit.
Hasbro, nothing. McDonald's, what the hell? I mean, it's not just Hasbro. It's McDonald's. I could have put in a few extra dollars for this crap, but oh my god.
It's funnier that it is the Pony Life versions.
I don't care. This part is the Pony Life versions, which is interesting. But not all of it is. That doesn't look like Pony Life to me. The Mahjong tiles
No.
don't look like Pony Life to me.
I think it's just the cutout art that was shown at the bottom.
The little paper bracelets, which I probably are really cheap, and that's a fair enough point. Those aren't
Yeah.
Pony Life to me. Okay.
Are you okay, Second? Are you having a stroke?
No, but I'm having a backache, so close enough, I suppose. Pony Life to me. Okay. Oh! Okay, so apparently I did screw up something. So, we're going to go jump back into the... Oh my god, I can't believe they're ponifying this. We already mentioned Heartopia, but we're going to mention it again. Heartopia, this is one you can't... That's going to be a little bit easier for you to get. I'm not going after it. This is also another free-to-play that is currently available. I think it is currently available on Steam. Let me double-check that right here and now. Yes! It's currently available on free-to-play on Steam. It looks like it was released a couple weeks ago to mixed reviews. Big surprise.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
They're really... Hasbro's really helping this game out.
Yeah. So, yeah, these are expected to come out at the end of this week. This is one of the first collabs for this game. It is a American free-to-play, so woof. It is probably going to be expensive, I'm not going to lie, if you want to get these things. But, yep, you're going to have the characters
That's if
here.
the game even survives.
You're going to have the you're going to have the different outfits of the characters and everything, and I mean, my god, have you even seen this game? This game just, it screams like, yeah. I feel like Hello Kitty puked up a Barbie set. That's kind of how I feel about this somehow.
You put it in better words than I thought of.
I didn't want to put them in words at all. But yeah, so if you're interested, all power to you. Like, once again, this is one of those things I am not going to indulge in any way. I got so much on my plate already. I'd rather go into things I'm interested in now instead of anything that has even the remotest hint of Pony. I guess 15 years of Pony is going to do that to you over time. You're going to have to start picking your battles.
And your wallet.
That too. But let's go ahead and get into some good... Speaking of Sanrio and Hello Kitty, looks like there is a crossover with Sanrio and ponies.
Oh my god. Agatha Retsko would be awesome with this.
That would be interesting. But yes, as to what this exactly... It looks like it's a bunch of pony stationery. I wish I could tell you more, but I literally only have this picture and the little bit of information that came from the article here. I literally don't know anything else. So, yeah. Got more Sanrio, more ponies. And, alright, I think we're down to the last little bit of merch here. Now, who's ready to actually be interested in something? Well, Caillou is, for their American US launch, have released the Chase the Magic sweepstakes to allow your OC to be inserted into an upcoming card set.
20% radder.
Yep. A card set called My Little Pony Friendship Eternal Moon 2 is being released with a golden ticket style reward. The rarest card, a ZR card, also doubles as a ticket for a chance to win a free drawing from Andy Price of your own OC, which will be converted into a card for an upcoming set. The first 30 people to pull the ZR card will be entered into the drawing with one to win. They also get
the Chocolate Factory all over again.
Pretty much. And they will also get a grading on their card and an oversized art version of their Andy Price OC print with the artwork.
We just gotta bet there's gonna be a
Which is-
lot of snipers and scalpers about.
Even
I would just hazard a guess that
The-
the,
the problem is-
competition is probably like what they always do too. Like, if you win, you'd have to pretty much like this character's no longer yours; it belongs to Hasbro now, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
that
something
is
like
the
that
only
clause.
concern. It could happen, but at the same time, this is Caillou's thing, so they may not do that. They may actually let you keep it.
Yeah, I just know with like legal reasons, it's safer for them to have that
Yeah,
option.
Yeah,
The
they,
US, you have to be careful of U.S. laws. Well,
yeah,
with
you might have to be
copyright
careful
ownership.
if you do win it. At the same time, you know, if you have an extra OC that you may want to throw in there, I mean, why not? Look right here. You could buy a pack of. You could buy a 12 blister packs of this right now off of Amazon for $40. It's right here. This is the
Okay.
set.
You know what to do for your next paycheck.
Yeah,
All into that.
I'm
No,
spending
no
it.
regard.
I'm going to a convention, man. I can't do that. Yep. Not that I don't want to. Seriously, I mean, the card art alone, I would go for these cards anyway. I think that I love this art style.
Yeah,
I think this is amazing.
Card art is
Indeed.
fantastic, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, heck, just to get that Twilight Sparkle card alone would be beautiful to me. That's all I would need. But yep, that is going on right now with Caillou for the US audience. So we still have something kind of going for us as well, which is cool. Be nice to have more, but you know, I guess take what we can get. So let's go ahead and go down to the last little bits of news we have. Not all of it's great, unfortunately. Wanted to give another unfortunate heads up that Storm XF3 was unfortunately demonetized on YouTube. I'm not sure if there's been any updates since then. I haven't heard of anything. But apparently one of their latest videos was marked as not being safe for kids, or essentially harmful content involving minors for some reason, somehow. And despite attempts to protest and have it looked at again, nothing has been going through. I think they may still be trying to get things done, but unfortunately, it looks like it's not exactly a losing battle, but just not a winnable battle.
Is the content and our name of the video something we can't say, or?
Oh no, it's just Delicious Precious Cake number 3. If I
Okay.
understood.
It's basically just because, hey, this one's like children. Also, we shouldn't have this much violence because it's for children.
We don't know what's causing it, and the best
Stop being
guess
our
we have
parents.
is
Let the parents be parents.
the thing that I don't think that we don't know what's causing it. Again, the problem is that it's most likely AI involved. But
I wouldn't be
we
surprised,
can't.
but-
It wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, the problem is with YouTube, it's getting more and more automated, which means that if you get flagged on something, it gets harder and harder to object to it, which really, really sucks. But
Yes.
but because of that, we do want to also shout out the fact that they do have a Patreon.
Oh, nice.
So if you do want to try to help them out in any way possible, I know not everybody can pay the money for Patreon, but letting people know that it exists does help. Which I think it did help them a little bit already, because they're getting over $500 a month right now, which is definitely better than what I was hearing before. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So at the moment, I think they are still going to do what they can. But yeah, if you're able to give them some support, or at least spread the word, let other people know, that will also help out quite a lot too. Because they have been doing this for quite a long time, and I would like to see them keep going, because it's some amazing art, it's some amazing animation, and it really is a shame that it's being hammered down like this. So, moving on here, let's go ahead. Let's go into some better news. the top 25 pony videos of 2025 has been released. If so, for some reason you missed all the videos for this year, or you just want a refresher of some of the cool things that have come out, here's a great way to do it. This is basically the videos that have gotten the most votes, a lot of good honorable mentions, a lot of really good stuff, like the Fallout Equestria Departure animation. It's nice CMC Triple Baka, and yeah, the hot dogs one. Like, freaking sound like King. I gotta tell you, you make the greatest barbecue sauce. Really awesome stuff. I really love these animations. I love all of this. And yeah, we even got Sean Keller in here.
Ponies in space.
50 frames a second.
But yeah, absolutely worth a look at, just to see if you missed anything that you may want to check out anyway. So many good animations in here. I'm so happy to see all of that cool stuff. Now,
the art scene is ever healthy.
I'm gonna go ahead and close that. The sad pony is depressing me. So we're Mare Quest. I didn't think we were gonna be talking about this one anytime soon, but apparently Mare Quest has come up with an interesting update. Very interesting. First, it's added a new patch filled with more game skills, puzzles, and things called the Philly Fiasco. But that's not the only thing. It looks like Mare Quest has also introduced a point shop.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So now you can actually ponify your Steam with avatars, frames, backgrounds, stickers, emoticons. And apparently they actually got hit so hard. Some people hit this up so hard and quickly that they ended up with several of these showing up as some of the top stickers and emoticons on the platform for a while, actually. In the point shop
Well
itself.
deserved.
Who's the artist? Because that art style looks very familiar.
I don't know,
Like the
but I'm with you.
animations,
The
like-
art style looks incredibly familiar. I don't know who the
Yeah,
artist
it does.
is.
I can't put a hoof on it.
Maybe it's Anon. It could be the Anon artist.
Maybe.
An artist. Yeah. Hold on. Just taking a quick look here. Yeah, they're not showing us the most popular of. Oh no, they are showing it popular animated stickers still. They're not the top ones, because I mean you can't argue with a yapping cat there. But I mean, look right there. You get second row is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, look at that.
But it looks like the person that did like I'm a dentist animation.
Oh yeah. Oh, it probably might have been that same person.
It might be the same person. It looks a lot like their style. So
Yeah.
it might be the same person.
But seriously, check it out. If you have Steam points to spend, go ahead and buy them. I'm not gonna lie, I would have already bought them, but I can't because I haven't played the game long enough. Because at the moment, I could actually still refund the game right now if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. But because of that, I can't buy them yet. I have to play the game a little bit longer, and then I can go ahead and buy them all. So anyway, yep. Mare Quest. Now, who wants to be an equestrian idiot?
Already there. You don't need to ask me.
Well, if you want to be even more of an equestrian idiot, it looks like a new Green Hay album has been released. Yep. But to be specific, Prince Whatever has released the Equestrian Idiot album for purchase over at Bandcamp, and you can also listen to the titular song Equestrian Idiot on YouTube for free. But yes, 14 songs. And all of them, it's based around the whole Green Day album, American Idiot, of course. Yeah. But it is its own bona fide version of it. And I'm
I've
kind
already
of
listened to
hoping
it
that
all.
I would love for him to have this album over at HarmonyCon. But I don't know if he will or not.
They are performing there, so
Yeah, but at the same time, this album was literally released a few days ago, so
they might have made it beforehand.
maybe. It's not one of those things you can. I can't. I'm not going to bet money on it. It's too recent.
No, it's too early.
It's too recent. So if it's cool,
Yeah, it's
cool.
too
If
early.
it's not, fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Next.
Between the time of now and the next con, there's not enough time to produce more if they had that idea afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, they could have planned ahead of time, but at the same time, they may have just said, "Okay, we're ready for it. Let's go ahead and get it out," and that's all she wrote. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard to say. So next, and the final little bit of news here. A new radio play, Doctor Who's Masters of the Cosmos, has been released. I just wanted to shout this out because radio plays it's always fascinating to me seeing these. Because we literally have gotten into the digital age now where you have audio-visual entertainment, sometimes in short form, in mobile devices. You're basically able to take entire TV shows with you in a handheld, but yet people will still do radio plays like off of way early 1800s radio.
It's just a lot of fun to do because it's just like its own form of audio drama.
No, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. But you still also have some small pictures here if it helps.
Yeah, it looks like they got pictures with it.
So it's just a really cool thing altogether that even though technology has improved to an immense, incredible degree, we still want to harken back to classic things that we would do way, way, way back when, just more amped up in a way.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, build
that's
on
just,
great
when,
idea.
When he brought this up, I'm like, oh man, that just reminds me of the old days where everybody was doing Doctor Who's adventure stuff.
Which is ironic.
They're taking old stories and making adjustments to them or changes that well, not changes. It's more like adding on or something of that sort.
In all honesty, I don't know. Well, you know what? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's bring up their video here.
I know the crew Ponies with Pockets is still doing stuff.
Yeah, this is Shadow Rabbit Studios here.
No, I want to know what I meant to say is they take those stories from old and they put their spin on it and make something new with it, which is good because they're taking stories that are timeless and they're putting their own spin on it.
I think this is their own story. I think this is their own story. It's not based off of
I know,
any,
it's just in some cases it is.
I'm just trying to answer the question you had about what this actually is or what we are aware of with it.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay.
Okay.
Is this based off of a fanfic of this
That's what I'm trying to answer. No, it's not.
Okay.
It looks like
that's what I should have started out with.
Thank you. It is not based off of a fanfic that I can see, or at least has been identified. They actually did get a script editor involved with this, so it sounds very, very much like this is their own thing that they kind of wrote up and made specifically for this format.
But, you know, good for
That's
them.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm sorry, it's just that I don't feel so well right now all of a sudden.
Trust me, I feel that. But we're almost done here, and then we can just relax with videos for the rest of the evening here. Now, of course, the fact is that we've been doing this news for almost an hour. So, let's see. Sorry, my brain is giving me nice little fun fuzzies. I'm not happy. Oh, I am. You know what? I was gonna look up something. Give me a second. I apologize for nothing, though, while I do this.
It was only a matter of time.
It really was. No credit that they did the Peter Griffin death view.
Yeah, I noticed.
All right, so we aren't going to be doing a full shout out of a prolific artist and fan fiction to read, but I do want to shout out one person here that I'm pretty sure I shouted him out during the Christmas holidays when I was mentioning merch that you could buy. But Safi Moon, I wanted to give them a quick shout out because they are not recent, but they've been. I don't recall them being around too much until more recently in the art scenes. But I really like their
That
art.
looks like a new name to me.
It's a newer. It's definitely a newer name, but at the same time, I remember I literally got this as a credit card cover. Well, debit card cover that I'm literally. This is literally a sticker on my debit card right now. But they're really awesome artists that has, I've been seeing them up and around. They've been showing up a lot more. I really like the artwork. It's got a nice little painted feel to it. And apparently they are going to be at HarmonyCon and selling this particular tech Cyberpunk Luna t-shirt.
Of course.
Cyberbat.
It's so weird, like seeing some of my friends' OCs just being drawn. Like that changeling, I know who owns that changeling right there. Well, both those actually.
I know those lings.
Well, funnily enough, the red changeling, they actually work at Bonnie's bar.
Well, I hope it does a body good then.
Well, Bonnie's bar, but yeah.
Bonnie, my bad. I thought I heard body.
Miss Hayden's. Do not call her by her real name. She will kick your ass.
I was like she and Ronnie Top should get together.
But yeah.
Jankin'. But yeah, they have a really fun painted art style. I absolutely love this. They have been starting to show up more and more in the on the convention scene, and yeah, I don't recall hearing about them too much until more recently, which is why I don't want to say they're completely new, because they may not be, and just they haven't really started to make a name for themselves until more recent. But they have some awesome.
Still now.
They have some awesome artwork here. I really love the style, and they are starting to bring more and more merch out too. Which, yeah, you can see they even have their own merch shop right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did that Antonyms sticker book. I think I'm using that one. Yeah, I'm using this one right now because I completely. Oh, that's who they are.
So you have just the second thought process in about 2 seconds.
Oh, I love these
it.
badges. These badges. Oh, I love these freaking badges. I really haven't been seeing this until about a year and a half ago. But, oh, I have so many of these badges. Especially this one, because I feel this one in life. Who doesn't feel that?
Yes.
I'm feeling that right now.
But yeah, no, they that's why they were. It was, yeah. I also got the Twilight Sparkle Coffee Addict. I mean, look at that. How could But yeah, they have a really amazing art style. They have been starting to pop up a little bit more. I can't believe I didn't remember the badges, but really, really good stuff. Absolutely worth checking them out. If you're going to HarmonyCon, I would definitely give their booth a hit. But yeah, that's not why I'm talking about them though. I'm talking about Loss here. Okay, no, sorry, the tab is over here. I'm talking about their. Check them out. Keep an eye on their artwork. They post on Twitter. They post on Blue Sky. And I am definitely going to be keeping a closer eye on them, and maybe even see if I can get a commission done by them at some point, because this is some really amazing stuff here. I really love this artwork. It has a nice little painted flow to it, and it's just so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that I've started gushing, let's go ahead and put myself under the spotlight here. And, of course, we're going to be doing that with our challenge, with our content creation and our challenge of the week. I'm definitely feeling weak, but I'm definitely going to give it my best here. I'll drink of water. And of course, our challenge of the week brought to us by you, and our random picker wheel was, of course, vibes. Because you got to get those vibes. And we also had a protest initiative challenge. However, Cold Dust seems to be missing, so I'm wondering if he unfortunately wasn't feeling the best. And CMC hasn't
I'll
come
be
up.
right back.
Say what?
I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright. And yeah, CMC is currently dealing with some Harmony stuff. I'm just here, so if he asks what's going on, I can fill in.
Well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to steal their thunders. But the protest initiative challenge was brush. So we had vibes and brush. It's actually kind of nice to have something simple because the last few weeks you guys were throwing some really interesting, weird stuff to me. Is there a link? Yes, there's a link. I forgot I didn't put that in the show notes yet. I got hiccups now. Ow.
Who's cursed second? It wasn't me. I was doing the anti-curse.
Give me a second. Okay, there. Let's see. There is the link to the shop here. They have a whole thing. The Safi actually has a whole. Here's all my links to everything, but I can't find that at the moment. So I hope you could bear with just getting the Derpy Boru link and the shop link, and I'm sure you can find their stuff from there. Anyway, where was I? Right, yeah. So we had vibes, and we had brush. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed that Cold Dust is missing among everybody else, but I'm sure you guys will put up a fair, honest, and questioning my sanity kind of review. So, this is the art piece I did. I made this in about 45 minutes. Maybe a little more. The whole idea I had was, what would be funny if Circuit just decided to try to pull off some interesting vibes by brushing his hair in a funny way. So he ended up brushing it in big fluffy hair, big 80s fluffy hair kind of way. Because you can't tell me that doesn't look like a vibe. Your silence is deafening.
You're so majestic.
Oh
There's
wait,
no
we do have a
words.
Cold Dust.
No, you don't.
We found him!
Oh my gosh, that brushy. Yo, that's so good.
Yeah, would you say?
Second,
you
you
say
really
it's a
did
vibe?
absolute.
Oh my gosh, Circuit Main always dresses in style.
Oh God, what have I done? It only took me 45 minutes to take my reputation.
That
You
is
assume
great.
it was within the 45 minutes that wasn't in the first 5.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a little bit of a quick draw, but in fact, because of that, I did leave some of the things that I like the hairline there. I left the line in. I didn't double check the coloring, but I just wanted to give it a go. The only thing I really did a massive correction on was the arm, because I gotta tell you, this thing looked terrible. It suddenly shrunk down to like half the size here at the elbow and then went up. I have no idea how I did that, but but yes,
I like it.
yes, this was my vibe. And it had a brushy.
Beautiful.
Yay!
And now we also have Toakoi.
Yeah, it's amazing what I can do in a short amount of time and just be like, okay, let's get weird.
Well, I'm not arguing. That's definitely weird. I am so lost.
Oh no.
I mean, okay, I'm not even gonna try to interpolate. What is this?
Well, let's see. The back has is a pixelated filter on it, going on a gradient from a lightish is pink to a darkish blue, with a layer of green and orange on top of it in a tile pattern that looks like scales. Decided, hey, let's do some radio rainbows and then make a brush in the center that is just like, are you seeing your face or is the brush driving you crazy? And also, it's just nice to see colorful images and vibe with. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I feel something.
I am. That's fair enough. I'm definitely feeling something. Coal dust thoughts.
It fills me with fear, so therefore it is art.
You know, I'll go ahead and take that. We're gonna go ahead and move on then.
It does evoke feelings.
It does. It really does.
Good job, Toa.
You've invoked feelings, Toa.
Yay, as an artist, I have done my job!
You know what?
Indeed.
I can't argue with that interpretation in the end, so we'll go ahead and move on here. We did get a few other entries here that weren't part of the challenge, but are still entries and cool art nonetheless. I say that as I'm about to pull up one of my own pieces. I feel a little self-grandiosing, and I'm sorry, I did not intend for it to do that. This was actually supposed to be an entry that I was making for the Artist Training Ground alumni weekly prompt. The whole idea is draw a pony reacting to snow. Figured Twilight would just be sitting inside with a book. Just
It looks
enjoying
like her delivery of dye is coming in.
Say what?
Her delivery of dye is coming in.
Or dye or... Oh, wait, yeah. I realized I didn't color the main until after I uploaded. I'm just like, oh well. Because I literally worked forever on just getting I actually got the lining done fairly quickly. And then I decided to paint this thing. And I'm not very prolific when it comes to quick painting. I'm not sure you should quick paint, in all honesty. Especially when you have line work. Because you're trying to keep it in the lines, and quick painting and lines do not mix like that.
Never paint within the lines. Make the lines paint within you.
That's kind of it. That might actually be the truth here. I could see that I started to sketch out a bit to kind of give the hair a little bit more. It probably would actually look a little bit more impressive without the line there. Look a little more fluffy. So, yeah maybe I should have ignored the lines altogether and just use it as a frame of reference. But hindsight.
I know a couple of artists where all they do is they just kind of do all like the color blobs and stuff, and then they kind of do like the line art around it and call it a day.
Yeah,
it's very cool looking.
I know that's something I gotta learn to do, or maybe just start listening to Bob Ross and try doing some of his paintings there in Clip Studio Paint.
Happy little tree.
But honestly, I do like how the line work did come out, though. It did look pretty good altogether, and I really like how I was able to do this back atmosphere. I'm particularly proud of this, so I probably could have done a little bit more with the little snow mounds. That's supposed to be like little hills that are of things covered in snow. But just the way that snow trail looks with the pony that's just digging through, I'm actually really proud of myself for that. Just it looks right, which is amazing to me.
See, that is your UPS service. Praise them.
Yes, that is UPS. No, that's not UPS. Who are we kidding? This is the
dye.
No, this is the mail horse.
Yes.
Yeah, UPS wouldn't
Never
dare
stop.
go through snow. This is the mail horse that works for the government.
Well, I was thinking like, the United States Postal.
Yeah. United Equestrian Postal Service, UEPS, or WEPS.
Or would it be Royal Equestrian? Anyways.
Yeah. But I did like the vibes that this came out with altogether. I just wish I could have had a little more time to get it done. But it was also a learning experience with painting. which I didn't take into effect and instead drew this out a little bit quicker. This actually made it to the prompt in time. And I am particularly proud of this one. I realize I kind of got the leg a little weird. The wing is definitely jank, I'm not going to lie. I know why it's jank, though. I actually am seeing it 100% why it's jank at this moment, so don't come at me with the wing. But the body itself, the way the hair is and everything, that's just, there's a flow to it that I'm catching a flow now with my art, which I'm really loving. Because it's one thing when you're drawing and it's just a stationary pony just kind of staying there. Okay, even that has a flow. More like this, but it feels like there's actually movement going on. That there's a actual atmosphere there. And Coldust ran away, maybe so he doesn't have to tear me down.
Oh no, I'm still here.
Oh. Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that you're experimenting with more what's the word? Not
Gradients.
no,
Well,
I was
gonna
gonna
go with
say moving.
movement.
Yeah, I was gonna say movement. Like the
I think it
pose
would be
is very
those-
the
Yeah.
pose is very move.
Dynamic.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You found the word. Congratulations.
It's English. We fail hard.
I like.
It's shiny.
But also, looks like Rainy did get some art of their own from a fellow staffer. This is definitely going to be a badge on them at some point here in the near future.
Oh, that looks so nice.
Yep.
It is
And
cute.
Then we got the badgeless.
Yeah.
And then we got the question.
Hey, some friends have kids. Some friends have mentors. Friendship is weird.
I mean,
That is my answer, and
I mean,
we can
it's
move
an
on from
answer.
there.
I'm just not sure how. Well,
Read what.
you know what? I'm
they
just gonna
mentioned.
say to each their own. That's to each their own. But it is still an awesome art piece over here.
It just drains kids. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing else. So, quick update from Kasakai as well. And in all honesty, well, I'll
You
get
probably would have saw this coming.
a million miles away, but at the same time, yeah, better now than ever, I suppose, or now than later. So they are still working on the Brony Show Soul Calibur series. However, it looks like their attempts to do voice acting went awry as the tool that they were using started to remove the voices that, in all honesty, I'm not surprised that they started removing voices of actual official characters. Licensed characters. Because that is such a gray area. It's almost black. It's actually kind of dark gray. It's very questionable. Which, I don't think there's anything wrong with putting the voice acting into this or using like an automated voice acting. I just think it would have been better. It would have been interesting, actually, even funnier in some cases, to just use those old Windows bots like you get from the Pony movie or from other things like that. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I get you.
But in either case, at the moment, they're trying to decide if they want to keep voice acting in or if they just want to go back to the text bubbles that we were getting. Honestly, I don't think it would. I think that continuing to try to pursue some sort of voice acting would be fine. Just try to find generic voices to work with and don't use
AI.
definitely. Well, AI in that regard.
Yeah.
Generic voices that aren't copyrighted characters, you'll be perfectly fine putting them up, and if anything, it will probably add a different flow to it, and you just don't have to worry about something like this happening. But Either case, I'm glad that you gave us a heads up, and I do hope that whatever happens, you continue with the project.
I just came in. What was that?
AI voices, got remove the copyrighted voices.
Oh,
Kaz
that.
not sure what
Okay,
to
yeah.
do. Trying to give him advice without saying, find somebody, find more. I'm basically saying, go ahead, find voices, go ahead, do words, just don't use more copyrighted voice characters because that's probably going to continue to be a problem, and it's
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh man, that wasn't fun. Not to him and me, because I just threw up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hope it's not anything bad, dude.
I
I
imagine
hope
throwing
it's
up
okay
is
today and not being sick from what I was feeling over the weekend.
I imagine if it's throwing up, it's something bad, but I'm hoping that the throw up alleviated it.
Thank you.
Well, I think one thing that might cheer you up, it's time for the picker wheel. All right, everybody, it's time for the wheel of choices. This is where we go ahead and spin up our choices for art. For the art prompt, anybody and everybody can participate in this. Everybody is welcome to. You just have to go ahead and throw in a prompt. It could be any prompt of your choosing. You can only get one though. Once you have that prompt on the wheel, it is over. It is sealed. You cannot take that back. No takesy backsies. But once it is on the wheel, everybody gets a chance to get one on there. If they want, we'll go ahead and randomize it and then spin the wheel. And just a quick heads up, this is not going to be a prompt for next week's challenge because there will not be a show next week. This is a 2-week prompt.
So think long and hard.
So
What's
think
gonna
very
be
carefully
there 2
about
weeks
this.
now.
Think very carefully about this, or throw in whatever you want and just be prepared for whatever happens in 2 weeks' time instead of 1. Okay, we got Year of the Horse, Recreation of a Moment, Weekend at Harmony.
I really hope it is something I eat.
And if it was something you ate, it also means that you just got it out of your system, so you'll probably feel better.
Yeah. Help.
How do I word?
Yeah.
Sounds like us.
How do I word?
In all honesty, I might grab a little bit more ibuprofen here in a little ibuprofen here in a little bit myself when we get our video segment started. But anybody else have any other prompts they want to throw in? Don't be shy. Now is the time. And it looks like Deathlight is giving us the entire bar cast in the back room.
No, I just gave you because the one of the bartenders showed up just randomly. I'm like, oh yeah, hey, I know them.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Alright, going once. Going twice. Going for a good stretch. Alright, let's just go ahead and shuffle it up and spin. Yep, looks like we are doing the Year of the Horse.
So, just draw a horse. Hard, I know.
It's difficult, but I believe in you. But,
I don't know if I can do it though. I like my chimeras too much.
Well, if you like your chimeras too much, there's also the Protest Initiative Challenge.
The Protest Initiative Challenge is loose. Loose.
Horse of the loose.
You're the horse on the loose.
Loose.
Or you're a loose horse.
Loosey goosey, some might say.